Let's just begin by closing your eyes and just taking a slow, deep breath in, holding it, and let it go. Let's do that one more time. Take a deep breath in, hold it, and let it go. And we begin the process. We begin the process of simply going within. By the way, there's no magical formula to do this. It's just you setting the intention, hey, I want to spend a few minutes with Spirit this morning. There's no effort, there's no performance, there's just you declaring what it is that you would like to experience over the next few moments. And with that, I would like to invite you to bring your awareness to your heart space. For me, it's really helpful for me to put my hand on my heart. If that does for you, I invite you to put your hand on your heart, which just reminds you of this inner place of awareness, this inner place of silence, this place where you feel, where you know, where something much deeper than thought lives. It's actually where the connection with Spirit happens, right inside of you. And in this quiet space, we bring to mind the presence of Jesus. Not as some distant figure that happened 2,000 years ago, but I want you to imagine that Jesus is still alive. Very, very alive. And he's here to be with you. Not as someone far away in history, but actually as a living presence. A presence of love, a presence of peace, of deep, unshakable knowing. Feel that presence. And just for a moment, I'm going to invite you to let go of everything you were taught, every image, every story, every belief about who he was supposed to be. I'm going to ask you to just gently let that all fall away and invite you into the pure presence of Jesus. And just feel that in your heart, in your body. This isn't in your mind at all. This goes past your mind. It goes to your soul. And in that space, I invite you to ask the question, who are you really, Jesus? Not through the books, not through the stories. I want to know you directly. Not what I was told, but I want to know the real story. I want to know why you really came. Feel this. And in that moment, just take it in. And maybe you hear something, maybe you don't, maybe you feel something, maybe you don't. Nothing has to happen in this moment, other than this time that you get to spend in the presence of Jesus. Remember that he said the kingdom of God is within you. And somewhere along the line, we started to look everywhere else. Remember, he said, I and the Father are one. And instead of hearing you are two, we made him different. We made him separate. We made him unreachable. And even though he said, these things I do, you shall do also, instead of stepping into that invitation, we got scared and we stepped back. And then we did the ultimate, and we placed him on a pedestal where he never, ever, ever wanted to be placed. Just notice that. There's no judgment, just awareness. And now I'm going to ask you to bring your attention back into your heart and gently consider, what if Jesus wasn't trying to be worshiped? What if instead he was just trying to wake something up inside of you? And what if the message was never, you're not enough, but instead the message was, you have simply forgotten who you are? And consider you slowly start to begin to remember. And you feel the quiet, and you feel the presence, and you feel the peace that does not come from the outside. This is what he lived from. This is what he's here to show you. This is what he demonstrated. This is what he pointed to. Not a distant God outside of yourself, but instead an indwelling presence. And as you sit here, just allow this simple truth to rise gently, naturally. Maybe in your own mind say, I'm not separate. I'm connected. I'm one with the presence of God. You don't need to force this. Just let it be. And in this awareness, notice there's nothing missing. There's nothing to fix or nothing to earn. Only something to remember.